Hey friends, it's Kim Odakove and Caro Designs. I'm going to show you my August setup in my Traveler's Notebook. This is a Foxy Fix, old school Foxy Fix I purchased from them when they first opened their shop, and I continue to use it just about every summer. I love the ombre, and I think it really goes well with the contents I've got with it. I'm going to be using the Cocoa Daisy Sundrenched kit. This is the August kits from Cocoa Daisy, and I'll try to go through and talk about which thing is from what kit, if I can remember. And I'll talk a little bit about my process as well. So if you're not already completely bored out of your mind, thanks for stopping by and watching. So here is a little, like, what I call, it's a belly band, and it has my stickers in it, and it just fits so nicely here in my front pocket, and I use it kind of like a bookmark as the days go on. And on the back side, I have a pocket from the main planner kit, and then some sticky notes. And I'm sure I will find more things to stick in that pocket as the time goes on. I do have, again, a Foxy Fix dashboard. This is very well loved and almost to the point of ripping where I need a new one. So getting to the point where we're good and needing to replace this. But I did do a video on this if you're interested in watching the process. I just have, stuff from the main planner kit, the paper. I've got the vellum from the Stationery Kit. I did use this stencil here, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to use it without using when they use the ink and then they rub it. And I just don't have the creative space in my head for that right now. So I just did this, and it looks a little junky, but I just threw it in there for no other good reason other than I already have it. I also tried using the stencil again here, multiple layers, and just to hide some parts and pieces, I just threw some stickers on it. And this is one of the kit papers I did took off the craft paper notebook cover it comes with, and then I just went to town. I didn't do anything here except for a sticker there. We have our anniversary, and our youngest son's birthday is on that day, so it's kind of a special day. I did do a video on how I did the setup. I do have some really fun things I'm going to be planning for myself in August. My dad's birthday is August 1st, and it's a homemade pie day, so apple pie it is. I think that's what'll do that or strawberry rhubarb, can't tell. And then I've got some other fun things that I'd like to go to. We got music on the green, and I know there's a meteor shower coming. I just don't remember the date. And then I really want to try making barbecue sauce from scratch. I know that sounds kind of goofy, but that's just the way I roll. I love food. So this I was inspired making using the kit papers. I looked out my window and I saw my sidewalk, and I thought, oh, that'd make a great little thing here. So I'll just put to-dos, lists and that sort of things in each one of the boxes, and then put meal plans or whatever down below. This one I just took a full box and cut it up and just went from there. A sticky note. These are from I believe the Creative Kit. I love these stickers. I've used a lot of them so far. And then I also have some highlighter, and then I use the pink fountain pen on the top of that one as well. So you'll see a theme throughout here. It's really scrappy, just kind of highlighting some things I already have going on, making boxes. I really just wanted to make August easy and just threw stuff in here so I could write on it. And this is how a full week, I love to have like a facing page where it talks about things I need to get done that week, and then meal plan and that sort of thing. So I set that up here and this week to start. This is super pretty easy. I like to figure out, because I reorder the pages every single month, as you can see, if you're familiar with Cocoa Daisy, all the striped pages usually are all at the front. I like to spread mine out throughout the weeks, and all it means is that one of the pages needs to have 2 days on it. So I'll have Saturday and Sunday on 2 pages, or in this case, Thursday and Friday is on 1 page. So what I do, what I like to do is I look at the page and where the decoration is at once I've reordered it, and then go in either the opposite direction or just fill it in. So I knew the outside edges were covered, so I decided that the middle needed something, and that's why I came up with that. This I also did a video on. It's just the overlay that's in I believe the Stationery Kit. And then I just put that, and when I stapled it in there, it just stays, and then you'll see the other half of this on the other side. I think it's a fun way to do a day with a list and that sort of thing. And then I can put my meal plan on this and then stick it somewhere else. Again, Thursday and Friday, nothing super exciting here. I wanted to kind of mirror this. I kind of like to do things in triangles, so it kind of flows really well. Again, this is the first week school's in session, so summer is over, but not really, just hypothetically with the kids. And then I went with the birds. Because of the background, I just thought the birds would look good there. I wanted to use all the hexes in one spot. I don't know what it is. I love doing it this way with the hexagons. And then I can have timed events up top and then down below my list of things to do and that sort of thing. This is where the part where I just am going off of the colors. So I love the colors up here, and then I just wanted to mirror that all over the place. Ooh. Then I've got some sticky notes. These are not sticky noted on. These are like glued on. So I just took 4 or 5, and I just took the tops off. And you can see here that I put the tops back on the page. I just flipped them around and then chopped off this today's that would have been over here, and then it looks like a block. So then I have I love these clear washi tape strips. I use them quite a bit. This I also did a video on. This is the extra page that I have in the middle. This will be a month at a glance situation. That's why I have the tab up here, and then or I wrote on the back extra. So here's again, this is getting towards the end of the month, but I always like to have my menu plan and some trackers here at the bottom. Made things really simple with just the same numbers as all over. And you can see here that instead of putting the boxes together from the tops of the sticky note, I put a washi strip in between. So it was divided, and then I divided another one of those glitter stickers. I don't know if you can see there's a slight little bit of shimmer on that. And here's obviously the other half of the acetate, which I think is cute. It works there, and it doesn't bother me at all, and I can use it put sticky notes on. This I also have a video on. This is August goals. I need to write on there, don't I? Yep, I put August goals on that side, so I'll just write with the pen on that side. This one was super fun to do. I really wanted to do a clustering here at the bottom, and because I didn't have another, I forgot that we had the black washi tape. I just used a Copic marker on this side, and that led to the other side, which works. And then I just incorporated into this one. This one, I cut a sticky note in half and then just decorated Saturday and Sunday here. And then here we are in, I think the last week. Yep, the last week. I decided to use these circle stickers, trackers down here at the bottom. I did a lot of cutting in half of the die cuts. You'll see they were very big this month. I mean, they were like dinner plates. And so I decided to cut them in half a little bit just to kind of spread them out a little bit, not quite, because all the pages were very decorated this month. And I noticed that I think it would have looked better if I made things a little bit smaller. So that's what I did. And then a couple Rob-ons, putting all the dates in these little things from this again. The push pins, those are fun to have. Here's where I cut up a lot of those die cuts and did it down the middle. I had this from that August part in the beginning, and I tucked it under there, and here's the end. So I decided to just embellish that. I cut those die cuts in half, and they go a long way when you cut them in half, let me just say. And that is the end. I did make this little August calendar that's completely unfunctional and lacks 2 weeks, but I thought it was fun. This is the swatch card they email you every couple months if you're a subscriber. And then back here, I just have some memory keeping that I'm working on. And I also have, I know I have some of the July things up here, but I'm going to go ahead and put down August and keep working and hit with a few of my August things, things I want to decorate. And there are still things I'm working on with rain dumps and parties and that sort of thing. So that is my plan. And then back here is my Olympic schedule. Big dork, but it works for me. All right, guys, that is my setup. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in. See you guys next time.